I'm in a good mood. A lot of hockey trades going on, a lot of rumors. Speaking of rumors, not that it's a rumor with the Rangers, but this is a guy that's been talked about for a long while, with being connected to the New York Rangers as a potential second line center option. I just, you know what? Another player review. Okay. We're going to look at all the numbers the same way we did it for Tyler Toffoli, and we've done it for players past. But today, we're going to be looking at Elias Lindholm, pending unrestricted free agent of the Calgary Flames, who reportedly also does not want to be back in Calgary. Is it realistic for the Rangers to acquire him? It actually is. I believe at his contract cut in half would be $2.425 million a year, which is affordable. Do the Rangers pursue it? I don't know. But we're just looking at the player and to see how he would fit in. Elias Lindholm this year took a step back in production with the absence of Matthew Tkachuk and Johnny Gaudreau. 64 points in 80 games, still very respectable numbers. 40 even strength points. Those 40 even strength points would put him fourth on the New York Rangers, tied for fourth. We don't really care about those numbers. And the 55% in the faceoff dot is pretty dope. You know how I am. I like the miscellaneous stats. 1.68 takeaways per 60. We also need to do the filters, and we want, oopsie daisies, we want 41 of those. Is my number lock off? Yeah, it was. 41 games played minimum. His 1.68 takeaways per 60 would put him 7th on the New York Rangers, which is respectable. His 1.32 giveaways per 60 would be probably second least on the team. It would be second least on the team, so despite him being a playmaker and creating offense, he's not giving away the puck. Are you starting to see a trend here with a lot of these good players? Is just because you're a good player doesn't always mean you have to have a lot of turnovers. Some guys are just smarter with the puck than others. Let's just get Toffoli and Lindholm in the same deal. How dope would that be? Let's be realistic, though. Okay. Hits and blocks per 60, I'm not super worried about, but his 2.01 blocks per 60 would be 10th on the New York Rangers. Amongst forwards, he would be 4th. Oh, he's 2.01. He'd be, fourth on the Rangers. And in blocks per 60 as a forward. Pretty impressive for a scoring forward. Sliding over now to his penalty stats. You know how I am with these. This is probably, for me, the most important stat, because if you're drawing a lot more penalties than you're taking, well, you are quite the valuable asset. His net penalties per 60 being .28. Positive .28, I should specify, which would put him 3rd on the team. Took 7 minors this year, which would put him 12th on the New York Rangers. That's actually not bad. Especially for a guy that's playing as much as he was, taking a lot of faceoffs, because I'm sure at least 1 or 2 of those were faceoff infractions with the new rules in the NHL. I'm impressed so far. I'm a bigger fan of Toffoli. I'll say this much. I'm a bigger fan of Toffoli's numbers through these initial stats than I am of Lindholm, but I'm actually happily surprised at a few of the stats. The giveaways per 60 being as low as they were for Lindholm surprises me a lot. I was really expecting that to be high. 2.11 points per 60 would be 4th on the New York Rangers. 0.6 goals per 60. Let's see where that would put him. I was probably pretty low on the Rangers. Yeah, 0.6 would probably have him, if we're going to guess, like 8th or 9th. Maybe a little bit lower. There's a 0.6. 8th. Okay, look at that. I called it. Assists per 60 was 1.51. That would probably be closer to up there. I'd say 3rd or 4th. 1.51. Come on. No, 2nd. Wow. So his assist rate was .01 behind Artemi Panarin. Okay, now I'm even more interested in Elias Lindholm. I know how badly we need shooters, but that is a highly efficient assist per 60 rate. All right, so now we're going to go to SAT percentages. So we're going to look at his puck possession stats. That was, wow. Okay, so SAT for him was 56%, which would be 1st on the team by almost 2%. I mean, I don't really worry about the unblocked shot attempts. It really is not. It's not overly worrying. What about his shooting? I want to see his shooting. Actually, just for my genuine curiosity. See, he took a lot of faceoffs too, so that high faceoff win percentage was not a result of him just taking a handful of faceoffs and just getting lucky. He's got wow, so he's always had good faceoff numbers, which you can never have enough faceoff winners on your team. I mean, the Rangers did awful in the faceoff dot in the playoffs. I mean, having those faceoff guys would have helped. I want to see his shooting. I feel like what am I looking past it? Scoring shots. No, see, that's not what it was. Where scoring, puck, power play, penalty shots, miscellaneous penalties, goals. Am I losing my mind? What am I? What? Would that be in puck possession? I bet you it is. No. All right. Well, whatever. Either way, I'm a big fan of Lindholm. I'm still think I'm a bigger fan of Tyler Toffoli. More likely than not, the Rangers are not going to target either one of those players because they just make too much sense, and the Rangers don't deal in dollars or cents, so it's just not going to happen. But you guys comment down below your thoughts about Elias Lindholm. What do you think the Rangers have to give up to get a guy like Elias Lindholm for his salary have retained? Are there other players that you would prefer the Rangers go after instead? Is there a player that I have not talked about yet that you would like me to go over, take a look at, and give my thoughts on? Me personally, I'm a big fan of Elias Lindholm. As of right now, I'd have him in my top 5 for trade options. Number 1 right now being Tyler Toffoli, and I'm pretty convinced on Tyler Toffoli. But you guys comment down below your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you all there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.